now.
Okay, Anand, or Anand, can I start?
Yes, we can proceed. Yeah.
All right, okay, fine. When the storm rips you to pieces, you get to decide how to put yourself back together again. We might have seen many storms in our life. The TV news reconfirmed that the storm has crossed our area. So then people started telling, please come out of the home. Let's start our work now on because the storm had crossed, storm has passed. A big relief when storm crosses our area. That means the calmness comes after the storm. That is a topic for today. But we put a question mark at the end of the title also. Whether the calmness, peace comes after the storm by default, or it is not guaranteed after the storm, everybody will be in a peaceful state. Someone can say that, oh my God, because of the storm, I lost my car, I lost my all my household things, even the house collapsed. I am on the street now. What should I do? Where should I sleep tonight? So now he is not in peace, though the storm had crossed that area also. So calm after the storm is not by default it comes. It may come. So the question mark says that. Now, what we are not going to discuss about today is the storm we see because of unstable atmospheric pressure. You know, you know what is storm? Storm is any extreme weather condition. Couple of reasons are there. One is the atmospheric pressure is not stable, or the moisture content is totally unbalanced, and then the storm is developed and it gets intensified with the atmospheric pressure. But what we are going to discuss is not the storm because of unstable atmospheric pressure. We are going to discuss about the storm due to unstable mental pressure, unstable mind. We can call that as a mental storm. Now, whenever we get a mental storm, whenever our mind becomes unstable, or whenever our mental pressure goes up beyond a limit, whether we get calmness after the storm, after that issue is solved or not. That is the meaning of the topic today. So, what are we going to discuss today? Number one, in detail, little more detail, what is mental storm? Second point, why we get, first of all, storm? Can we not avoid? Can we not stop storm, mental storm in my life? And the third is, after storm, calmness or peace. How we can bring calmness or peace. And also how quickly we can get calm after the storm. And the fourth one, what should we do to get calmness or peace after the storm immediately at the earliest? And the last one is calm after the storm. Really, the title is right, the topic is right, or is there any mistake possible in the title itself? If it is right, it's fine. If it is wrong, then what is it the right one, and what should we do with that? So these are the 5 things which we are going to discuss. So first, let's start with a very fundamental question. What is mental storm? Storm, we know, due to atmospheric pressure, unstable, and also the moisture content is unstable. So storm is developed due to atmospheric pressure change. What is mental storm? Mental storm is an intense emotional turmoil similar to the atmospheric storm. So emotionally, I am upset. Emotionally, uh, I am not in a peaceful state. So anything absence of calmness, absence of peace is a storm, mental storm. Absence of peace or absence of calmness is also, you can say that it's a storm, mental storm, and it can be easily triggered by anxiety, stress, or even a small doubt or a feeling of sadness. All that can cause high energy responses like anger or shouting or crying or any kind of outburst because of that situation. So, simply absence of peace is a mental storm. It could be anything. For example, husband has been smoking for 12 years and wife has been telling it, and she has a big fear or doubt or worry in her mind when this guy will stop smoking so that lungs will work properly, and already he started having a problem, what will happen to his health. So there is a mental storm with her for 12 years since he started smoking. Son is in 12th standard, but he is always on the mobile. I don't know when this fellow will control the usage of mobile phone or any gadgets. And I have some people can say that I have been searching for alliance for my daughter to get married. 4 years I am not able to get some alliance finalized for my daughter. Or someone can say that my daughter got married, but 5 years passed, no child. So all these things are mental storm remaining there for many, many years. Or it could be a simple incident also. It could be a mental storm for anyone. One lady, she is not she is not educated well, and she had a small doubt whether the husband is having some illegal affair with another lady or not. Why it created that doubt in her? Every day he says, please, you sleep. I have some work. He opens up the computer, he does some work, and she watched every day. This fellow gets a message around midnight, and after seeing the message only, he goes to bed. So she doesn't know how can I check it. Next day, the phone is locked or is not. She doesn't know how to unlock it, how to see the message, but some message is there. And one day, this has been going on for months. So mental storm is there, whether she is doubting her husband. One day she decided, today we should see what's happening there. So she said, no, I'm not going to sleep. If you want, you sleep. I don't want to sleep until you sleep. Okay. So this fellow was working in computers and she's checking randomly her computer. What is this guy doing? Doing some work. And around 12 o'clock midnight, one message came as usual. Now, immediately, she took the phone from his hand before he sees the message, and she saw that, and then she kept the phone down. And then the husband asked, "What happened to you? Why are you taking this phone like this, stupid? What's the problem for you? Why? What's that? No, I have been observing for 6 months now. You are not sleeping along with me, and you are waiting for what I am waiting. I do some work. No, you are waiting for some message. One lady sends you a message. After replying to that message only, you are going to bed. Lady messaging me, what kind of message? Then this lady says, no, somebody sends you a message around midnight saying that beautiful. It could be a man also. No. Why men should send a message as beautiful to another man? It must be a lady. Hey, who sent it? I didn't see any message. There is no message. No. Even today I saw it. Where is the message? Show me. There is no message there. So next day she said, no, I will prove to you. Okay. Waiting for that message to come. Message came, and then she showed immediately. See, this is the message. Who sends this message? I want to know. And this fellow saw and shocked to see that full the message is coming, because then he is supposed to remove the mobile phone from the charger and go to bed. And battery full, this lady is not educated, so she read it as a beautiful. Now 4 months of mental storm in her got resolved on that day. Now she is in peace, calm. Okay, so one small doubt can create a big storm and can remain there for 6 months. One lady called her husband at 10 o'clock when he is in the office, and then he asked, my dear, what is the date today? 17th October. Okay, she disconnected the phone. Now the storm started in his mind. Why she called? What is the date? Is it her birthday? Is it her father birthday? Mother birthday? He started thinking so many reasons why she called today to find out what is the date today. That means some significance is there. Storm started here. When the peace will come? After reaching home, after knowing the real cause for why she wanted to know, why she called her husband in the office to find to know the date. So mental storm can be a small issue which can trigger a mental instability, or a big issue, and it could be anything that can cause all these problems. So that is the first question: why or what is mental storm? And the next one is, can we stop it? Can we prevent it from getting mental storm? Maharishi had said, living or expecting to live without problem is the biggest problem in life. So that means we all will have challenges, we all will have problems, disturbances in our life. We have to face it, because Maharishi also said the reason we are born to get rid of our karma. As long as karma is there, karma has to manifest in couple of ways. If it is a positive karma, what I expect, it will happen. If it is a negative karma, what I expect will not happen. What I don't want, what I don't expect, it can happen also. What I expect will not happen. What I expect, I want my son to score 100 out of 100 in maths or get a good score in NEET. No, he didn't get it. So what I expect doesn't happen. What I don't expect, it can happen. That is another way of manifestation of negative karma. The third way of the second way of manifestation of negative karma is through diseases. So whatever challenges, problems, difficulties, obstacles, what we see in our life is nothing but the manifestation of our negative karma. So we can't expect to live without a problem. Problem will come. So storm will come in our life. If there is no storm, all storms stopped, that means I am ready to go there. So we can't avoid it, we can't stop it, storm will come. So that means, do I have to go through mental storm, suffer just because of my karma? A cat or elephant or dog? Yes, the answer is yes. But for sixth sense human being, the answer is no. Life is only 10% what happens to us, 90% how we react to it. This is what all great scholars had said. That means we have sixth sense consciousness. With that, we don't need to go through painful situations, or we don't need to go through, we can always be in calm as well. But how we do that? How can we get that? The another reason for storm, even if even the storm which is due to atmospheric pressure change, if it doesn't come, the balancing cannot happen. It is going to be a big disaster. So the nature is taking an action to balance the difference in atmospheric pressure, to balance the moisture content in the atmosphere, so the storm is generated. If the nature doesn't take that action, it's going to be a big disaster. How this is true? The similarly in our life also, we have lot of negative karma within us, and that has to be cleared one by one. So it is cleared by creating a situation which is not as per my expectation. So I get into mental storm. So it cannot be avoided, it cannot be stopped. We have no control. We can't control what the nature is doing it. But we are capable to manage it more effectively, more efficiently, without losing our calmness or peace. That is what is more important. And if I don't get the storm now, the storm has to come maybe later stage. Early is always better, because I am more physically strong than when what I might be at the age of 80 or 90. So better to face the storm now. That is that is the best way. Okay, so the second question, why it comes, we know that because of karma. Can we stop it? No, we can't stop it. We have no control because we are born to get rid of negative karma. So it has to come, but we should be able to manage it more productively. That's a second point. Second point. Now the third question is, okay, I should face all the problems, and how how can I get calm after the storm? Now that lady took 6 months to clear that doubt whether husband is having something wrong. So it took 6 months for her. After that, she is calm. She is peaceful. Similarly, somebody lost the job until now he got the job, or he has not yet got the job. Until he gets the job, can he not be in peaceful state? How long he has to wait to get the job? How long he can be in a peaceful state? How quickly he can be calm after the storm? That is the next question we have to understand. This lady is complaining, 12 years husband is smoking, and another person is complaining, my wife is not doing exercise, she is not taking care of her health, I am requesting her to do the exercise and she is not doing it. And how long this fellow is telling? For 24 years he is telling, and the wife is not obeying it. So 24 years storm is there, not at all, there is no peace with respect to there. All those things, how quickly somebody can get peace or calm, that depends on not the situation, not the husband who is smoking, not with the wife who is not taking care of health by doing exercise. That depends on the person who is going through mental storm. What Maharishi says, whatever nature is doing, it is called as fate or destiny. Now, how quickly I accept what is happening around me, and I am deciding my action in line with the law of nature. If I do that, quickly I am into a peaceful state and the storm also crosses over. No issues of continuing the continue to have mental storm for years and years and years. What God is expecting, he wanted to balance the karma, so he is manifesting some of the negative karma. Now I have to accept what is happening. When the expectation is not met or unexpected things happens, whatever it is, this is the law of nature, and God is executing everything perfectly. How quickly I understand it, and how quickly I am able to do my duty without violating the law of nature, how quickly I am able to do it, that decides how quickly the storm passes, how quickly I am into a peaceful state after the storm. So, Maharishi has said in many places, all the problems are not to destroy us, all the problems are to strengthen us, to prepare ourselves for a better future. In that way, we have to accept what is coming and then change within me either my character or my action, either my attitude or the what I am doing it something is wrong. I ate too much yesterday dinner party, and I feel uncomfortable today in terms of my stomach or even my activity or my thinking process, for example. That means how quickly I accept what is happening and I change. Oh, I should not do this again. How can I compensate what I did wrong? The moment I jump into these things, then calmness comes, peace comes, and the storm also passes our life. So it will not remain staying there for months or years. Somebody worked very hard for 18 years in a company, and the company he helped contributed a lot for the growth of the company. And one day a new CEO came and he terminated that person without knowing or after knowing also. Now, if that person, after losing the job, after working too hard for the growth of the company from the scratch, if he blames the new CEO or the owner of the company for doing like this, that means he is not in line with the law of nature. For him, the storm will continue until he realizes it, until he thinks, speaks, does his duty in line with the law of nature. nature. The law of nature is doing all the time perfectly, flawlessly. He has to understand it, he has to accept it, and he has to choose what I should do now without violating the law of nature. So, if somebody can realize all this, automatically the storm will pass by and he will be in peaceful state immediately after the realization and implementation. And how he will know? The moment he realizes the law of nature and the moment he accepts it, the moment the mind is in a calmness state, the intuition will tell what should you do, what is the right one, how you should do it. The intuition will guide us to do the right one so that we come out of this the entire mental storm and we achieve what we want in our life. Whether the husband is smoking or last 5 years there is no alliance for her daughter, or married for 5 years there is no kid, or the son is always on the mobile phone, whatever the mental storm or whatever the storm we come across in our life, I have to understand it is not because of the person, it is because of my karma. First let me accept it 100% and let me choose my action according to the law of nature. That means without giving pain to anybody, without taking pain on myself also. And now what is my duty? What should I do to achieve what I want in my life, to cross over this particular issue or the problem or the challenges or the difficulties? If I can think in that way, if I can change myself, automatically I get peace immediately after the storm. If I don't do it, if I delay it, automatically the problems will keep on continuing it. Now the question comes, is the title correct? Is the topic right? Calm after the storm with a question mark. Can I request any of you to tell whether the title is right or is there any mistake in the title? Those who had attended my Tamil session, don't put the answer. Let's see. Uh, Calm after the storm with a question mark. Is the title correct or wrong? Any feedback? My question is very simple. Correct, sir. Okay. Looks perfect. Very good. Okay. Calm after the storm. Is this right or wrong? Is there anything wrong in the title? We have discussed now how quickly we can get the calmness after the storm, right? Cannot recommend better one. Okay, good, good, good. Excellent. Okay, good. Very nice. Super. Thank you so much. All are thinking right direction. Let me just wrong. Okay. Nothing wrong in it. It's absolutely fine. Great. Okay, super. Now let's think for a minute. Now, calm after the storm. That was my title. How to overcome the storm. புயலுக்கு பின்னே அமைதி. Yeah, that is the Tamil translation of the topic. Calm after the storm. Okay, fine. Now, being a Vedatriyam and what we all are taught, what you want, you can achieve in your life, and what is possible only you will think. And we can connect ourselves to the infinite potential divinity who knows everything, who can do anything. So we have that is the purpose of our birth as well. Now, just think, Vedatriyam taught us the deeper meaning of life events. Why storm comes, what the nature wants from us by giving this storm. We know that there are 4 stages of our life, means spiritual practices: meditation, introspection. The third is a sublimation. Means introspection is to know what is strength and weakness in me, and if I implement to remove my weakness and strengthen my strengths, then I get into the sublimation with good qualities. And if I can reach 100%, that is called a perfection. It is also called a self-realization, God realization, mukti, moksham, enlightenment of consciousness or liberation. All those refer to that stage of perfection, realizing the presence of divinity in everyone, everything, everywhere, right? We know that. So now, calm after the storm, if it is right or wrong, it is right, but it is a fundamental step, primary step. If there is a storm, mental storm, I have to get calm at the earliest. After clearing the doubt, that lady is very happy. Oh my God, I doubted stupidly, and it is a battery full message. I read it as a beautiful message, and I doubted, I suspected. Now I realized, I'm so sorry. I'm happy now, peaceful, everything is good. The guy lost the job, and now he got the job. Excellent. And somebody is looking for alliance 4 years, no alliance. Now she got alliance. Now she is happy. Perfect. Somebody is in hospital, now he is cured, perfectly happy. But what Maharishi taught us, the better way of living our life is peace during the storm also, not after the storm. During the storm itself, I have to be in a peaceful state. Problem will come. I can't stop it. I have no control of what nature is doing it. Absolutely fine. But let nature does its job. Why I should lose my tension? Why I should increase my BP? Why I should get upset because job is gone? Or I didn't get my no kid for that newly married couple for the last 5 years now. Why I should get absence of peace? Why I should get into a mental storm? Peace, calm during the storm also should be our target. During the storm also, I should be in a peaceful state. I should never get affected by outside situation. Outside situation is not in my control. Why I have to get affected by that? When the result is not in my control and only my action is in my control, let me focus only on my action. Let the storm come. Okay, how do I? Rain comes. Why rain comes? I don't care. The moment rain started, I take an umbrella. Full stop. Oh, let me wait until the rain stops and then only I will be happy to go out to go to a movie. No, when the rain started, I take an umbrella. I have no problem. Okay, little bit disturbance will be there, but I know what I want to do. I will do it. So calm during the storm maybe will be a better topic to understand and to apply in our life so that we don't see simply. I think one scholar had said, life is not waiting for the storm to pass. Life is about learning to dance in the rain, to dance during the storm. That is called a better way of life. And that is capable only for human, our sixth sense human being. Okay, let it rain, let it be there. How can I, without losing my calmness, without losing peace, how can I perform my duty same way? Or at least whatever best possible in that situation. So, calm during the storm should be our ideal target in our life. Now, what to do for it? Whatever we have done, same thing, if we have been doing it throughout our life, in addition to that, in order to do that, Maharishi has given us a beautiful practice of meditation. The meditation and silence will help us to develop our willpower. Higher the willpower, this is nothing. Because our consciousness, our intellect, our buddhi is not same as what it was before the storm. After the storm, it will be different. It will be much better because he gained more confidence. He gained more. He learned so many things. The next storm comes, he will be more equipped to face it, even for atmospheric storm. Similarly, mental storm. Okay, one day he lost the birthday of his wife. He went home without remembering it. Today is her birthday, though she told 1 week before, Friday is my birthday. And this happened just yesterday. Somebody was telling it. After telling to 10 times, you forgot today is my birthday. You come home at 9 o'clock. One of my friend, messaged me, oh, I made a mistake, like that. Now, it next time that fellow will never forget his wife's birthday because he went through the storm, right? So the intelligence, experience, knowledge, all that made him a better person. So all the storms are given to us, all the challenges are to mold us, to prepare us, to strengthen us, right, in our life. But if we do the meditation and if we have enough willpower, let the problem come. I can easily come out of it. It is no longer a storm. The problems are not a problem for me. The problem is an opportunity for me to progress in my life. How can I develop my skills, my abilities to further grow in my life? So it is no longer a storm, that is the next level. No, who said that it is a storm? It is an opportunity for me to grow myself in my life in a jet speed way, in a faster way. That is how we should approach all the problems and challenges in our life. If I see a problem as a problem, if I see that as a storm, my mind is very, very weak. That means the progress is going to be delayed for my life. I will not be able to achieve what I want in my life. I'm inviting more and more problems because my mind is not in a peaceful state. So, agitated mind cannot even find a small diamond necklace in a bucket. I will not know where I kept my car key because I only kept the car key above the refrigerator. Now I don't know. I am searching my car key because the mind is agitated. I will not, even though I see a refrigerator on top of it, something is there, I will not recognize that it is the same car key what I am searching for. Agitated mind cannot think right way. Emotional mind cannot think, take a right decision. So how can I come out of the storm? So if I see a storm as a storm, my mind is very weak. I am going to getting into a more problems. If I see every problem as a challenge, no, I will fix it. I will come out of it. I have the courage. God has confidence in me to face it, to come out of it. So if I see a storm as a challenge to me, my mind is normal. Normal mind is okay. He will not get stagnant in his progress in life. He will somehow manage everything. He will go. He will grow. But the positive mind, the real good mind will see the storm not as a challenge, not as a storm, as a opportunity, as an opportunity to grow in several directions, right? So the storm is no longer a storm. Storm is a challenge, is the next level. Storm is an opportunity for us to grow, to strengthen, to improve my abilities and my skills, or to create a better me, in my life. So every problem is an opportunity for my growth. If I can think like that, then definitely I will be able to progress in my life in a much faster way. Now the title is, so we have discussed, the title is calm after the storm. Much better way is calm during the storm. Much better way is always calm irrespective of the outside situations. Why calm? Why calmness? Why peace always? Maharishi has given us another level, highest level, blissful living. Irrespective of anything happens there, I am in a blissful state, ecstasy state. When I am in a blissful state, that happens when I realize the divinity in me and in everything and everyone, right? The moment I realize it, the moment I start thinking, talking, doing with that oneness, Advaita, then whatever I think it will happen. And what is possible only I will think. So it's going to be a fulfilled life. There is no shortage, there is no deficiency, there is no problem at all. Everything is excellent. And what he expects, better than his expectation, things will happen. Things will fall in place. He might not have even thought that if that is there, it would be better, but it will be there. Only if that person is realized, or at least in the path of self realization. If he goes in that spiritual path by doing all these meditation, exercise, and introspection, and the implementation of introspection on day to day, on every opportunity, on every problem, every challenge, if he starts applying it, then he is going close and close to the divinity. That means whatever he thinks, it will happen, and what is possible only he will think, and that is called blissful life. And that is what we should aim to get that. And I will just share one simple, I can tell so many examples, but one example I shared in Tamil, but today I will share another example which happened just May, June, July, August, September, 6 months before, 5 months before. And my son is in Bangalore, and he wanted to go, and along with the two other friends, three friends, they wanted to visit Kashmir. Kashmir. So he told in February to go in March. So we said, okay, fine, check it and things like that. And of course, he did a lot of groundwork. He checked with some other colleagues who went, and he identified the travel agent. And they told me that, no, this travel agent is good, and all that he shared with me. I said, who are all going? Yes. He told me, okay, plan, go. Of course, this took almost like 2 weeks to come to this no, decision. So he started having a thought. He discussed with his friends, and then he told me. I asked a couple of questions, and then he checked something. He came back, and then we took a decision. Okay, go on, go ahead, no problem. So then he started going to that travel agent to see. Okay, I want to go in March, and this is the date, and I want to book it. It was full, so there was no seat available for all the three persons. So okay, fine. Then I'm not interested. Came out. And when is the next slot? I know. He asked, obviously. And the next slot is April 18th and to 26th, something like that. And there, the travel agent said that, we have still around 10 vacancies are there. Slots are there. If you want, you can book it, and the same cost, everything is same, and things like that. Okay, so my son came to me saying that, Daddy, this now March not available in March, because he wanted to go during some Eid or something like that in March, along with that. So one day holiday, and the next days he will take a leave, something like that. Then he came to this particular period, April 18 to 26. And I said, no, don't go now. You have to come here, because April 24th, my second grandson's first birthday. So we are planning to have a small get together, we ourselves. Okay. So, and the first birthday, we have some culture to remove the hair, and to put something in the ear, and what we call mother's brother, right? The uncle, maternal uncle is must for the first birthday. So said, it is must here. Please come here. Don't go there. Kashmir, postpone it to May or June. Let's see that now. And then he said, okay, no issues. And if after coming here, we realized, and the schedule, that Kashmir tour schedule, April 22, the program is in Pahalgam, where the attack happened. After that, only my son only realized that, my God, what happened now? He was telling, I didn't relate that actually. Okay, it happened, and he came here, and everything was going smooth. I was thinking, thanking divinity, how divinity can help even without getting into a storm. There is a storm going to happen on 22, but nature guides so well without telling why. Of course, he might have felt very bad. Why daddy is telling to come there? Is it so important? But now only 10 slots are there, and he might have thought for some, at least for some minutes as well. But after coming here, he realized, oh my God, what could be the situation there. So, what I am trying to just share, we are not 100% in that destination. Still, we are in the ladder, right? When you are in the spiritual path itself, God is trying to guide us all the time, like a divine protection. We say divine protection before every meditation, before jumping into an aircraft or any car or anything, like divine may protect us, lead us, guide us. Guide us. No, 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 don't go now. Guide us. In all our, see that wordings, it is a reality in that particular situation. So, my experience, The moment we are in this spiritual path, the moment we start applying all the Vedatrium principles in our life, definitely the storm is not at all a storm. Even if storm comes, it is an opportunity. I have to look that as an opportunity. What should I change in my values, in my principles, in my character, and what action I should correct myself so that it is perfect? Maybe something definitely wrong. Maybe sometimes it can happen not because of my karma at all. Maybe due to Sanjita karma. Mostly it is diseases, not through mental ones. Mental ones could be related to all our karma, but diseases could happen because of Sanchita karma also. That's just my understanding. Maharishi never said like this in anywhere, but I'm just sharing it. So, what should I change? That should be the attitude when we see what we expect if it doesn't get materialized. Okay. So, again, I'm just trying to repeat what I said earlier. Life is not waiting for the storm to pass. Life is to learn to dance during the storm. And the moment we are in the spiritual path, following Vedatrium principles, nature will take 10 steps to guide us, to lead us in all our activities, all the time, at all places. So, with this, I conclude my session. Thank you so much. Thank you. Be blessed by the divine.